A 6-year-old boy with a rare form of epilepsy may be given cannabis oil to treat his condition that causes him to suffer up to 30 fits a day. Alfie Dingley's mother, Hannah Deacon, has repeatedly urged the government to grant the youngster a license to use cannabis oil to soothe his symptoms. It previously denied his mother's heart-rending plea, warning the banned substance cannot be prescribed, administered or supplied to the public. But now the Home Office has revealed ministers are exploring every option for treating him, including putting him on a medical cannabis trial. If Ms. Deacon were to give Alfie, the only boy in Britain to have PCDH19 medical cannabis in the UK, she could be jailed for up to 14 years. But Policing Minister Nick Hurd has since met with the family to discuss possible treatments, but stressed no decisions have yet been made. Ms. Deacon, 38, from Kenilworth in Warwickshire, said, "We are hoping that this is the beginning of the end of our long fight to save our son." A Home Office spokesman said, "The government has a huge amount of sympathy for the rare and difficult situation that Alfie and his family are faced with." The policing minister wants to explore every option and has met with Alfie's family to discuss treatments that may be accessible for him. No decisions have been made, and any proposal would need to be led by senior clinicians using sufficient and rigorous evidence. Mr. Hurd previously told MPs that he sympathized deeply on a personal level with the situation faced by the family. Speaking in the Commons, he said, "We are aware that the position is shifting in other countries. We monitor that closely. We are also aware that cannabis is an extremely complex substance, and they who quite rightly are looking at it from every angle." It follows the landmark case of Billy Caldwell, an epileptic boy in Castlegar, Northern Ireland, who was prescribed cannabis oil on the NHS last April. Although Alfie has been successfully treated in the Netherlands with cannabis oil, he cannot be given the drug in Britain because it is illegal. His family, who spent 5 months in Den Haag, said the medication, prescribed by a pediatric neurologist, reduced his seizures in number, duration, and severity. Members of the All-Party Parliamentary Group on Drug Policy Reform had called on the Home Office to assist with Alfie's plight. They said it would reduce his seizures and hospital visits brought on by his condition. It is likely that over time he would be institutionalized with psychosis and die prematurely. Alfie's first attack happened when he was just 8 months old. By the age of 4, he was having seizures every 3 weeks. Doctors discovered he was just one of just 5 boys in the world to have the form of epilepsy known as PCDH19, which is caused by a genetic mutation. and in 2016 the frequency increased to almost every week, with multiple fits each time, Ms. Deacon, a hairdresser, revealed in February. Doctors treated him with intravenous steroids, but Ms. Deacon was distressed to see the drugs left Alfie aggressive and at risk of psychosis. In despair, she sought out other treatments and learned about cannabis oil, which contains THC, the compound that causes a high. It is different to CBD oil, which is legal, because it doesn't contain THC. Ms. Deacon, 38, found a doctor in Holland willing to prescribe it, so moved there with Alfie last September. The results were, she previously said, nothing short of a miracle, bringing his seizures down to about 1 a month. The Dutch doctor said the outcome was astounding. But since Alfie and his mother returned to Britain in January, after running out of money, he has been unable to continue the treatment. Baroness Meacher, chair of the All-Party Parliamentary Group for Drugs Reform, previously said it was scandalous that Alfie couldn't be given cannabis oil in Britain. But the Home Office said last month it would not issue a license for the personal consumption of a Schedule I drug such as cannabis.